ED5908, Career Development Professional Practice, Task 3, Case Study Analysis. Case Study 3, the case of misinformation, is centred on the delivery of Year 9 and 10 career education lessons. According to McCowan, McKenzie and Shah, career education involves students developing an understanding of their own career development, which aids the development of skills, attitudes and understandings through a planned program of learning experiences that assists individuals to make informed decisions about school and post-school options and directions, and to enable effective participation in working life. The program is strengthened by having consultations with each student. During your consultations, you become concerned that Year 10 students in one cohort have been provided with misleading and inaccurate information regarding tertiary subject prerequisites and ATAR calculations, including subject scalings. The first key concern or ethical dilemma relates to the lack of specialised career education staff involved in the program. The teacher that has provided inaccurate and misleading information to students has had a detrimental influence on students' career development decision making. Teachers involved in the program are not experts. They are allocated to instruct a group of students based on availability within the school's timetable rather than on the possession of expert skills, knowledge, qualifications and experience. Teachers involved in the program may have preconceived ideas. Upskilling staff and providing relevant professional development is essential to the success of the program. In this instance, professional development could be provided by TISC to inform school staff as well as students, guardians and other members of the school community regarding the complex nature of ATAR calculations and the importance of choosing subjects that match career aspirations and tertiary course prerequisites rather than choosing subjects that may potentially be scaled in their favour. Healy states that interventions delivered by an expert are more effective than those delivered by a generalist teacher. Students appear to be making career development decisions based on ATAR scalings and how they can get the best ATAR rather than choosing subjects that match their individual interests and career aspirations. There is evidence that young people from low socioeconomic backgrounds are more likely to rely on informal, word-of-mouth knowledge about careers from social sources such as family, friends and teachers than from formal sources produced by governments, institutions and schools. It is important that the career practitioner promotes the use of up-to-date, relevant and reliable information and that it is used in a uniform manner during implementation of the program. According to Swanson and Food, career practitioners must avoid harming clients and are aware of their biases and avoid placing their values on clients. McMahon and Tatham state that providing clients with more information is not necessarily beneficial if they do not know how to use it. In addition, career practitioners have an ethical responsibility to provide reliable, accurate and current information and make it accessible to their clients. It is very important maintaining and improving relationships with key stakeholders involved in the program. Although you do not know the teacher well, he appears to have a great rapport with students. The scenario also states he is well liked and respected across the school community. According to the Career Industry Council of Australia's professional standards for career practitioners, demonstration of communication and interpersonal skills, including establishing and maintaining rapport, using verbal and written skills, and working effectively in a team are important competencies for career practitioners to demonstrate. It is extremely important to communicate effectively, especially with a teacher who has provided inaccurate and misleading information. According to the National Career Association, career professionals develop positive working relationships and systems of communication with colleagues to enhance services to clients. Career professionals work to resolve ethical dilemmas with direct and open communication among all parties involved and seek consultation with colleagues and supervisors when necessary. It is very important for the career practitioner in this instance to communicate honestly with all parties involved in this situation and collaborate with colleagues in order to resolve the issue of students being provided with inaccurate and misleading information. It appears the teacher involved in this scenario has not embraced the purpose of the career development program, as they have instead limited student options and focused on gaining the highest ATAR and intricacies of ATAR scaling. It is important to incorporate features of career education and development into the program. According to McCowan, McKenzie and Shah, career education and development involves a structured and continuous approach to empower people to explore, understand, decide, plan, and execute educational, vocational, and career pathways based on real-world scenarios towards achieving a self-informed, directed, and evolving life and career vision. It is important in this instance to re-establish the importance of the career education program and to ensure students are making sound decisions based on up-to-date, relevant, and accurate information. Parents are the most influential people involved in the career development decisions made by young people. Hence, the importance of involving parents and guardians in the career development process is vital. This can be achieved by involving parents in the career counselling sessions planned to take place between each Year 10 student and the school's career practitioner. Career counselling is an intense and personal process used to assist individuals to identify, own, and manage their career-related situations through the effective use of resources and strategies. During the career counselling sessions, the career practitioner has the ethical responsibility to have students refocus on their individual career development, including suitability of the upper school subject selections, which should directly link to their post-school aspirations rather than fictional attempts to gain the highest ATAR score possible. It is important to be mindful of the Career Industry Council of Australia's professional standards for career practitioners when addressing ethical dilemmas as presented in this situation. These include the core competencies of communication and interpersonal skills, ethical practice, diversity and inclusion, professional practice application, and the specialised competencies of career counselling, program delivery, working with diverse clients, and project management. It is important to deal with each of the ethical dilemmas and key concerns highlighted in the scenario in an appropriately ethical manner. Importantly, ethical decision-making is rational, considered, and deliberate rather than intuitive and automatic. It is vital to use a sound ethical decision-making model to deal with each aspect of the scenario. The model that will be used to work through the ethical dilemmas and key concerns that have arisen from this scenario is Arthur and Collins' cultural-infused career counselling model. The CICC model is based on the premise that clients' cultural contexts and identities have particular relevance to client-practitioner interaction in career development. In addition, the model purports that cultural influences are inextricably woven into people's career development. This model has been chosen for use in this scenario as there is a recognition that the inaccuracies and misleading information that have been provided to students are based on the strength of the student-teacher relationships and cultural influence that students, as well as educators, are subject to. There are 6 principles of the CICC model. 1. Culture is relevant for all career practitioners working with clients. 2. Culture is relevant for all career counsellors. 3. Views of career are culturally defined. 4. Career theory contains cultural assumptions. 5. Career counselling goals should be collaboratively defined. And 6. Counsellors should incorporate multiple levels of intervention. There are 3 domains of the culture-infused career counselling model which practitioners need to be aware of when utilising the model. 1. Counsellor self-awareness. 2. Awareness of cultures of others. And 3. Awareness of the influence of culture on the working alliance. All the ethical dilemmas and concerns that have arisen in this scenario are due to the cultural influences that students involved in the career education program are subject to. The teacher that has provided inaccurate and misleading information is an important cultural influence in the career development of each student under their instruction. Students have been inappropriately influenced by the cultural views and messages of the teacher whom they trust and respect. In order to negate the inaccuracy that students have embraced regarding subjects they should choose to boost their ATAR scores, it is important for the career practitioner to firstly recognise the significant influence that the teachers instructing the program have on the cultural understandings of students. In addition, it is important to be mindful of the fact that the views of students involved in the program have been culturally defined and established as a result of the interactions they have been involved in during completion of the career education program. Hence, it is important for the career practitioner to engage each student has been impacted by the misleading and inaccurate information presented to them in further career interventions. The CICC model highlights the importance of multiple levels of intervention to guide and counsel clients. In this instance, it is important for the career practitioner to utilise an authority figure such as TISC and university partnerships to counteract the inaccuracies that students have been subject to. This should be in the form of targeted interventions where guest speakers share accurate, up-to-date and comprehensive information regarding ATAR requirements, course prerequisites and secondary links to careers. Finally, it is important for the career practitioner to involve all students involved in the program in ongoing career advice, counselling and guidance. Career advice involves providing information regarding career and course options. Career counselling involves intense and personal conversations designed to aid students to identify, own and manage their career-related situations. Career guidance involves the entire process that the career practitioner puts in place in order to help students access and interpret information, make informed decisions, and effectively implement decision making. Importantly, Kill, Swan, and Davies-Smythe state that an embedded, whole school approach to career development with services tailored to individuals backed up by career counselling by an expert is best practice. These are the references that have been used to put this assignment together.